Good morning and welcome to day 56 of my 3,000 kilometre walk across France on the Hexatrek. And today is a momentous day. We are finishing stage 2 today, which is crazy because we're halfway through the Alps and I felt like I just started them like a week ago. I also have a very ambitious day today. Planning to go to a campsite that's like 34 kilometres away with 1,700 metres of elevation gain and descent. It's a big day, so brains in. But I will get there. It just might be at like 9 p.m. You know. Anyway, welcome to day 56. Pretty good tent views from the lac this morning, and I left camp at about 7:30 to descend 800 metres to what I would say is the worst part of the trail I have been to so far. Pathless, overgrown, navigating my way while I'm walking up a really steep, shaly hill was not my version of fun, unfortunately. Doing 40-minute kilometres was incredibly frustrating, and the markers were very, very faded when I did get to the only marked section of trail. I'm wishing for the trail to be easier to find. I think that's an omen. It's not gonna. An omen indeed. The trail did not get any better and just in fact got more steeper. At 1 p.m. I finally arrived at Col de Gabier, which is an incredibly famous pass, especially for cyclists, as the Tour de France often passes through here. I could have lived my life so happily without that descent, or the last 5 kilometres for that matter. It's just been so hard to find the path, and then steep, and then shaly, and I just could have lived my life so happily without it, but it is done, I hope. Deciding some of my frustration was probably hunger at this point, I had a steak and chips at a restaurant to celebrate the nearing of end of stage 2. I then made my way down in the rain, the Col, about another 900 metres. At this point it was probably about 5 p.m. and I knew that I definitely wasn't making it that 34 kilometres that I said I would. So I made a detour. Gone a little rogue. There was no way I was going to make it to the other campsite after all the technical bush bashing, like route finding I had to do today, but the thought of a shower was just too much. So I've gone off track like 5 kilometers to a town, and then over there's my campsite. Oh my god, that's terrible quality. Right next to that beautiful lake. How cool! Made it to the campsite and had my first shower in 7 days.